Chuck Brochet from Salt in the Valley. Our friend Matthew left us feeling like we do, with a love and a burden for the Mormon people. Later at home, meeting with Mormon missionaries, he wrote, I asked them if I could give them something to show my appreciation for their time and coming to visit with me over the last few weeks, and went out to the kitchen to get a rag. Christine and I went to Walmart the night before and got a package of rags, with which I took a white one and rubbed it around in the dirt and mud outside, getting it as black and dirty as I could. I then took cottage cheese and smashed it up into the rag, making it appear as though it was molding. There was some apple cider vinegar in the cupboard. I poured that all through the rag, and then I fried the rag to bake everything together and left it out overnight. I brought the rag with me and laid it before them, asking if they would accept this as a token of appreciation. They looked confused. Justin asked me what it was, and I told him it was a rag that I wanted to give them. David said that he would take it, at which point I turned to Isaiah 64:6 and read, all our righteousnesses are as filthy rags. No matter how many of these we offer up to a righteous and holy God, he could not accept them. I went back to the kitchen, got a perfectly clean, bright rag, neatly folded up, and brought it out to them. I explained that according to 2 Corinthians 5:21, Jesus did not just clean up our rag and give us a second chance. He lived perfectly, keeping the law of God, and then died on the cross for our sins. Not so that we can have a second chance to do better and earn our own righteousness, and then grace will pick up the rest in the end. Rather, he took our filthy rag, suffered the high price of sin through the eternal wrath of God on the cross, and in turn gives us not our own rag cleaned up. Rather, he gives us his own perfect rag that has been already purchased, the forgiveness of our sins, and secured our holy standing before God so that we can behold his glory for all of eternity. At that moment that we believe that God the Son died to pay the completed price for our sins, past, present, and future, I gave them the clean rag to take with them to remember the illustration. My heart was breaking for them, as I knew that was our final meeting when it was coming to a close. Through tears and a broken heart, I shared the gospel with them one last time and asked them to search it out. Through a broken heart, I implored them to consider what I said. I shared with them that I am not asking them to join my church group. I am asking them to search the Scriptures and consider the truth. They left, and my wife and I wept together in silence for them, and then we prayed. Oh, friend, do you see the heart here of Matthew and Christine? Such a love for the LDS people, loving them to Jesus. My friend, I know today, if you're an LDS person listening here, hey, we just love you so much. And this is hard to listen to. I understand. If you hate the words that I share on this radio station, I don't blame you a bit. I don't blame you a bit. I love you anyway. But I just want you, friend, to consider Jesus and the truth of the Bible. Thank you.